topic is all about slapback.
Colin just said, tell me you like delay without telling me you like delay. I guess that's what this board looks like.
Because there's two that feel, in my opinion, way much better than the others.
Way much better?
Way much.
Way much?
That's scientific, folks.
Man. Hey guys, welcome to Tone Bros. My name's Casey.
I'm Colin. This time we're going to start out the episode a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a current topic, sort of. We need to recap Pedalmas.
Yeah, we need to do more recaps. We don't always have to do a current topic. I think we need to do some recaps in the beginning of some of these.
Yeah, we'll just talk out our whole plan in front of everyone right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
You guys don't care.
You guys are inside. So yeah, we're going to recap Pedalmas. If you guys haven't saw this last year's Pedalmas, I'll have that card added up above.
Yeah.
Check it out. Come back, watch this
Please
video.
do.
So yeah, Pedalmas this year. So I bought you the Stone Deaf PDF 2.
Yep.
And you bought me the Boss Dual Overdrive SD2.
Mm-hmm. We should have pictures above.
Yeah, we will have pictures up above. I was so surprised. I had no idea that's what you were looking at.
Yeah.
So, what has been your thoughts, though, of the Stone Deaf PDF 2?
Well, I don't think I need a Sunline anymore.
Wow.
I mean, it's on the fence. Like, do I need to check out a fuzz from Analog Man? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, that's something I still want to do.
All their fuzzes are great.
I'm going to say that PDF 2, the EQ section, is way more usable than a treble booster would be.
Yeah.
So, in that aspect, I think I got to go PDF.
It's so versatile.
Yeah. No, the cool thing about it is, like, you can focus in on a mid, or you can make it super full frequency. There's just so much you can do with
you
it.
can push frequencies or suck them away.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So, to me, that changes the game. It's actually on my big board now.
Okay. So, it made it to your board.
Yeah, I took off a fuzz pedal because I can get, when you click on the dirty side, I can get the like fuzz type of sound with that and stacked with another drive. So I've actually taken off a fuzz and put that.
Well, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because that fuzz that lived on your board lived there for a long time.
Shoot. Probably 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So the SD2 for me, I've been looking at it really hard because I'm a Dan Huff guy right now.
Yeah.
I'm really in the Dan Huff realm.
I mean, he's all the rage with the new interviews and everything. So.
Well, it's all this new information that's out there now. I've always loved Dan Huff stuff, but like he basically hasn't been out there for interviews and talking about things, and now he's been in interviews and talking about things. So I've kind of went down that realm again, obviously watching all of his stuff. If you guys haven't been watching his stuff, go check out his channel, and it's amazing. But anyway, he used the SD2 a bunch in this new record he put out, and it's been kind of a go-to overdrive for him. Jed Hughes was using it. He is still now, I think. Tom Bukovac's used it in the past. Tons of people have used it. And I was looking at it. You bought it for me. That pedal is so good. It's living on my big board right now also.
Okay.
And I've got this one overdrive slot. You guys are probably similar, where this overdrive slot's always kind of changing. There's things moving in and things moving out in this one specific slot all the time. And it's depending on the amp or it's depending on the gig. But right now it's there. The cool thing about that pedal is with the two different drive settings, you've got the crunch and the lead. You can kind of use it for either or.
Yeah.
So it covers a ton of ground, and that thing sounds great.
Yeah.
So happy with how Pedalmas went this year.
Yeah, no, I think we both have pedals that we can use. I mean, we always talk about, we at least can use this as a reference point.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, actually, you probably use the dual overdrive similar to how I use the camel toe pedal I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How you have a light drive and a very like
Yep.
different sounding drive.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's awesome. The Pedalmas is about like just kind of expanding what we know.
Yeah.
So
I think this year was a big hit. I I've got, like we just talked about, I've already been thinking about this year's Pedalmas coming up. I know we are a long ways off from Christmas.
Yep.
The time we're filming this is here in January, and we've got a long ways to go, but I'm already excited thinking about what I'm going to look at for next year. And I've kind of got a couple different routes that I'm really looking at closely. And I think it's hard to narrow it down the further we get into it. I thought it would get easier.
Yeah, because, well, it becomes more real, right? Because you're in crunch time, you're trying to find a good deal, but also you're trying to find something that's going to expand your horizon, so.
Yeah, I don't want to get you just like another Tube Screamer clone.
Yeah,
I technically did that one time.
You did that, and I have the green rhino side of the camel toe, so, like, I'm good.
He's all about that camel toe.
It's great. What can I say?
Okay, so yeah, that's where I'm at with Pedalmas. Is there anything else you want to bring up about it?
No, I think it's pretty cool that they're both kind of sitting on our big boards right now. I mean,
especially after playing with it for a while, I've gigged the dual overdrive and stuff at this point, and man, it's just such a great pedal.
I think I will eventually get the PDF 1X just so I got volume.
Yeah.
Because the gain, while that's important, I usually set and forget the gain. The volume, it's just so loud sometimes.
I kind of wish they would put a volume and a gain on it.
I know. They need a PDF 3.
Yeah, they do. And they could honestly put the volume as like a trim pot on the
something
side.
Small.
Just something small.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just want it unity.
That's it.
Just want it unity.
Or maybe slightly above.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Yep.
So you want to go ahead and move into the what's on your mind topic?
Yeah. So Gibson released this Marty McFly guitar.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty darn cool, though.
It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea.
There is no guitar really like it because it's kind of a one-off and it's got weird things. It's got blocks. It's got all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's different.
Yes.
But like pop culture, Marty McFly made a lot of people start playing the guitar.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been something quite like that until maybe like you could say School of Rock.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Or Guitar Hero.
Okay.
That inspired a lot of new guitar players.
Yep.
So do we think there's going to be another Marty McFly moment?
Oh, absolutely.
Because right now, it's not a huge thing in pop culture.
No, it's not. I think it's a cycle, and it will always come back around again. When is that going to happen? Right now, I really don't know. I'm hoping, okay, I'm going to get into it. I'm hoping this AI stuff crashes and burns. I think the internet's a fad. Okay. No, I'm just joking. That's a Dwight Schrute quote. But I think the AI, like, culture of music being made by AI and all this type of stuff, I think there's going to be a moment very soon. I think some people are already there that they are completely over it. Like, they don't want to see, so-and-so-called, like, art being made by AI. They're not interested in music being made by AI or pictures made by AI. They just want to have a human connection with somebody that is truly making something unique.
You sound like Tom Boogerback.
Well, maybe I do. But I really do think that we are getting to that point because I myself now, like if I'm on Instagram or something and I see an AI video, like I don't even care. Like they've got silly like talking babies on there and stuff and like all kinds of things like that.
Weird.
As soon as I start seeing that though, I'm just like, where before I was like, oh, that's kind of cute, that's funny, or like, oh, that's a good joke or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I see it, I'm like, oh, gross.
It is weird. It turns you off to stuff.
I've changed. I've went past the, AI's kind of cool for this type of thing.
I think you might be taking a little overboard. I think it's a good creative mind jogger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, oh, that's a cool idea, but I want to use it completely different.
Yeah.
I think it's great for that.
I think it's good for that, and I think it's good for, like, medial tasks that kind of are not real important.
Don't really matter.
Search engine type things. I think it's great for that.
Let me create a flyer for this. You know.
Yeah. What I mean? I think stuff like that, which even that, I mean, like a true artist that's good at that.
I said a flyer like you're doing a fundraiser.
Oh, yeah.
You know
something, I can kind of see that. But, yeah, I think we're getting over the hump of that. To come back to our original point, I think we're getting over the hump of that AI, or some people are like me, to where I'm craving reality and real people and like really true art being made. And if that happens, somebody playing a real guitar and having a real guitar moment, a Marty McFly moment, a School of Rock moment, it opens the doors to that happening and it resonating with somebody.
Yeah, so I think that's the big point is like, I don't know how we went on to this AI thing, but you think of if you want mass people to listen to a song and it's very like stereotypical, AI would be helpful, right? But like if you want like an Oliver Anthony moment, that's got to come from the person.
Yeah, I think,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
someone speaking from the heart.
You got to have something that is emotionally,
or Jesse Wells or whatever.
Somebody has to be like emotionally connected to the piece of art they are making, and you have to feel it. Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem that one time at the Super Bowl blew everybody away, and I'm like, none of these people know who Chris Stapleton is?
Yeah.
Like, how do they not know this guy's an incredible... Yeah, he's a great singer.
I'm glad that they found him. Yeah.
Right? I think there's going to be moments like that can happen, and... I'll tell you what, somebody that's on the rise right now here in America anyway, I know he's really big in Europe right now, but I think that could bring this stuff back around again. Maybe not the only one, but because we're so like segregated in our own like culture stuff right now with the internet. But one guy is that Youngblood. He sung at the Back to the Beginning concert that Ozzy done, and he had a huge moment singing Changes there.
Yeah.
And since then... he done was it the Grammys that he done the Ozzy tribute and come out and sung a bunch of stuff and had Nuno playing with him and things. And I didn't realize who it was, but like a year or two ago, Epiphone released a Youngblood signature SG Junior in white. And I was like, who's Youngblood? I don't even know who that is. I was like, whatever. Anyway, and went all about my business. And now since all that happened, I was like, oh, dude, Youngblood. Like, he's a great vocalist, and like he's playing guitar, and he's got real guitar players with him, and he's really popular over in the UK right now, I think, from what I understand. And I think he's starting to build an audience here in the United States where hopefully that type of stuff like translates big too. Because if we got real bands playing real guitars and we're not just listening to backing tracks.
You know what? Another person that makes me think that, I don't know if you've heard of Zach Persons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that guy, he's going back to amps. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of resurging like genuine music.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I mean? So.
And it's nice to see younger people doing that, like Youngblood or what was his name again? Zach Persons. I almost called him Jack Persons. It's making me want to think Jack Pearson is what it is. Yeah. But it's nice to see younger guys wanting to do that because generally speaking, it's usually older guys that are wanting to go back to old amps and like, oh, back in my... I mean, we are hitting that point where it's like, oh, back in my day, I always used an amp and concerts were better.
My eyes gravitated towards Zach because he plays a 54 reissue.
Yeah.
And I want one of those guitars.
He's playing a Marshall too.
I know,
right?
And that gold top Les Paul.
Yeah.
Oh man,
fantastic.
And he's a great player.
So, do I think there'll be another moment? Yes. Do I know when it's going to be? No. Do I hope that somebody like Taylor Swift has got some rock, like Taylor Swift happens to hire Nuno Betancourt or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I could see her having like Orianthi or something.
Yeah, somebody like that. I mean, Rihanna had Nuno there for a while.
I know. Yeah.
And like, if all it takes is somebody getting on the front of the stage at a concert like that and really playing real music and a bunch of people become inspired, like sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
And then pop culture starts picking it up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's a movie with the thing. And I think Stranger Things, might have been
with
that.
The Metallica type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that Metallica moment and stuff, and the BC Riches got real popular again because of that. I've not been a Stranger Things watcher.
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
I hate to say it. I tried to get into it, and then it didn't work out.
You gotta watch. It's kind of like The Office. You got to get through the first season.
Yeah, that's what I hear, and I'm going to do it. Especially now since they're like coming to the end of it, it might be a good time to just like.
Well, they ended it. I watched the whole thing.
Okay, it'll be good for me to binge it.
Yeah.
But I think maybe that is a moment that probably inspired some players.
Yeah.
But we need more than just that. We need to build up.
I think who is it? Zach Top or whatever. I mean, he's playing some guitar now.
Billy Strings.
Yeah. So we've got the right.
It's just
things in place.
Got to hit pop culture the right way.
That's the thing.
Okay, let's go ahead and move into the main topic.
Yeah.
This is a main topic that honestly...
I'm giddy.
I have been looking forward to for months.
Yep.
We've been kind of acquiring some of these pedals to get them together because we didn't want to do it without all of them. Mm-hmm. And I think we've got all the pedals we could possibly want for this.
That I think are necessities.
For us.
Yeah, for us.
For us. There's other options out there, obviously. There's literally thousands of options. But for us, I think we've got it.
The main topic is all about slapback.
We want to know
an analog slapback.
Yeah, we want to play some pedals that slap back.
Yeah, and this episode will slap.
Yeah. These are pedals that slap. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to come back. We're going to get some sounds dialed up, and we're going to play a bunch of slapback delay pedals.
Yep.
And we're going to find out what our favorites are. Our favorites might not be the same.
I think they're going to be different.
I think they will too. And we'll let you know why that is. So we'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, we're back here with you. So we've got set up. I've got my Duesenberg, my Star Player TV. Colin's got the 59 reissue Wildwood Telly. We've got that running in the pedal board you guys will see up above here. So we've just got the Peterson strobe tuner. We've got that going into the Open Road by Visual Sound. And then we've got 3 delays. We're going to start with, we've got some more delays we're going to pull out here in a second, but the first 3 delays we're going to use is going to be the Carbon Copy by MXR. We're going to use the Boss DM2W Waza.
Yep.
And then we've got the DD2. Reason for the DD2 is Colin was like, why are we getting a DD2?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah, he thinks it's a waste of time. So there's a bunch of classic country guys. Zach Childs says it's his favorite slapback delay. Brad Paisley's used it a bunch for his delay in the past.
DD2 or DM2?
The DD2.
Okay.
Not DM2.
All right.
So the DD2 has the chip in it. This is the one with the chip from the SDE 3000. So it's got shorter delay times than the DD3, but it's also like older and more degraded sounding, is what I hear. I've never played one. As a side note, I've just bought this pedal, never plugged it in. We'll find out how it works. But anyway, all that runs out to the Deluxe Reverb reissue, which is in the Capture X. You guys will see up above the cab that's selected for that. And then, yeah, we're going to get some sound samples. I'll play a little bit. Colin will play a little bit. Because so much of this delay, especially slapback, is feel.
Yeah.
Like, they honestly, sometimes they don't sound a ton different, but they feel so much different. And I think the first time I ever realized delay was more of a feel thing than a sound thing was whenever we sat down and put 2 slapbacks next to each other.
Yeah.
This has been years ago, and we set our pedal boards next to each other, and we're kind of like swapping back and forth. And I had this Carbon Copy on, and you had your old DM2, the original one.
Yeah.
And we were playing them, and we were like, even though the slap time and the mix and everything and the regeneration was at the exact same, they felt dramatically different.
Entirely different.
Not even close.
Yeah.
So that's whenever I was like, oh, slapback, there's something very specific you got to look for in the feel of the delays too, not just the sound of the delays. And it even changed your core tone some.
Yeah. Well, and, buffers and all that will play into effect. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're curious about slapback.
So let's get some sounds. I will start playing, and then after I play a little bit, maybe I'll reserve my opinion and then hand it off to you for you to play a little bit, and we'll kind of go from there.
Okay. I'll tweak as you go.
Yeah, sounds good. Do we need to pull the reverb out of this thing?
I personally like it with reverb, but that's up to you.
We can leave it on.
You're the one playing.
It's okay. Pretty close. I'll tell you what, I wonder.
This is quite riveting, isn't it?
Okay, I think I finally got the pedals where I want them. Woo! It's okay, we'll cut that all out here. So I've got the pedals where I want them. Now let's run through them real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I've got good thoughts and I've got bad thoughts. Let's let you listen. Let's let you play these things and see what you think.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
I have a clear-cut winner.
Yeah? Okay. What's that?
DM2.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay. So, this is how I felt about the pedals. And sorry we had to cut a little section of there out because we were trying to dial these things in. And
It would have been a headache for you guys.
they are so difficult to because everyone is so drastically different.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my thoughts was I really liked the carbon copy. Mm-hmm. It's a little more aggressive.
Yes.
And it feels tighter to me. Like it feels tight, which I like.
Yeah.
The DM2 felt less tight. It was less aggressive and less in your face, obviously, because it's so much warmer. But it felt like the whole tone kind of got warmer to me. The DD2 I thought was fantastic. But you know what it was fantastic at? It was like that tile room sound.
Yeah, ping pong.
Yeah, well, definitely not ping pong.
No, that's
right.
ping pong.
Maybe. But to me, it had that tile bathroom kind of sound. You know how you'll go to a reverb or a delay sound and they'll say, oh, this is a tiled room. To me, that's that DD2.
Yeah.
That really has that sound nailed. Like that, if you listen to it. Oh, you're plugged in. Play something. it's got that tile sound. Where if you go to the DM2, gets real like big and warm sounding and out of the way. And the carbon copy is, it's more like I said, to my ears, it's more in your face, but it's tighter and still kind of out of the way. But yeah, so you're saying DM2 is the winner for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, did you have any other thoughts different than what I had?
I get what you're saying about the tile thing with the DD2.
Yep.
The carbon copy, you're right. It's a little more put together.
Yeah.
The DM2 has a wash to it that I adore.
Okay.
To me, it makes it sound more 3D. If you want like more of a immediate, like, I want this time, you know what I mean? Like, the carbon copy is perfect, because also I will say that the carbon copy is way more flexible than this DM2, because you got a mod and the mix level is way more usable.
Yeah.
The DM2 is just it. Like, you pretty much turn it on and that's just the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not much tweaking with the DM2.
Okay.
The carbon copy is more flexible, but I prefer the DM2.
So for that specific tile sound, the DD2 is amazing, but I would never choose that for me.
No.
The DM2 is fantastic, but I like the accuracy in the carbon copy a little bit better for me.
Yeah.
So for me, I kind of prefer the carbon copy.
And I prefer the DM2.
Which they're so similar. So let's move the other three pedals on here. Let's get them on the board. Let's try them out. And then maybe at the end, we'll come back with our favorites.
Yeah, sounds good.
So let's get the next three pedals on.
Okay.
Okay, we're back with you guys. We've got 3 new pedals down here you guys will see. We've got the Aquapus from White Huge. We've got the Ibanez analog delay. It's the new mini version. We didn't want to get like a vintage version out that's kind of hard to get.
Right.
All these versions are pretty new, except for the DD2. That's the only one that's different, but they don't make a new version of it right now. And then we've got the Memory Toy by Electro Harmonics.
Yep.
So these are all pedals that we've never played.
Yeah.
So let's be first impressions. We did get the time right.
What do you think will happen?
You know what? Honestly, the Aquapus is known for being a great slapback delay.
Yeah.
So I expect to like it. I don't know what the differences will be. They're all known for being great delays.
Yeah.
And you love electroharmonic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering if you're going to like really like it also.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it'll come down to feel.
I think it will all be feel.
Yep.
Okay, let's give it a shot. You play first. We'll start off with the Aquapus.
Okay.
What's your thoughts? Oh, well, let me play it, I guess, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, sounds good.
That feels good. That's hard.
I know.
That's hard. So the Octopus sounds amazing. It immediately felt really good.
Yeah.
And it adds this kind of, there's a frequency it adds to it. There's like a mid-range frequency it feels like it adds to it. The Ibanez delay was softer.
Yep.
It felt softer. The attack wasn't as quick. It felt more like the DM2 to me.
I agree.
I think it's the colors. I think obviously if you paint
If you paint it that way.
you paint the pedal that color or a similar color, it sounds softer. That paint color's softer. So it feels much more like a DM2 to me, where I think, I don't know about that. We'll have to get into it more with the Octopus. And then the memory toy felt, I don't know how I would describe it, almost more like the carbon copy, where it was brighter, like the attack was more defined and more in your face a little bit, even though that we had the blend down and stuff like that.
I think the memory toy leans itself to be a medium to long delay.
What is this mod switch?
Modulation.
Oh, okay, mod.
So
okay.
if you want modulation.
Okay, I just got confused there for a second because I saw that and I was like, in the middle of that, I flipped it while you were playing. I was like, yeah, I can't tell. Obviously, if we're doing slapback, you're not going to hear the modulation.
Right.
But that completely makes sense.
Yeah.
You think it lends itself to a longer delay?
At least a medium. Like, typically you're not going to use a memory man for all your slapback. It's going to be longer. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It excels at that medium to long.
Does pretty good here, though.
No, it sounds great. I just think I would prefer one of those two for a slapback.
Yeah, I definitely preferred one of those two also. But I'm not for sure
what you like more.
What I like the most.
I would say that this has more of a wash, kind of like how I talked about the DM2.
Yeah.
This is more, it's subtle, but also it sounds great too. Like, part of me wants to put these two and then the carbon copy and the DM2 on a board.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's shove them all on there.
Yep, let's do it.
Because I don't know that I can really pick.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we've got it all loaded up now. Colin just said, tell me you like delay without telling me you like delay. I guess that's what this board looks like.
We have a board of nothing but delay pretty much.
So yeah, we got them all lined up. We obviously stuck the two with the most light colors next to each other.
They had to be. I mean,
and they honestly sound pretty similar.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. We'll do some clean, and then we'll do a little bit of drive with it too, because we haven't done any drive. Because I just wanted to get a clean sound of them first.
Yeah.
So these have been our favorite out of the shootout so far. Let's start with the Octopus.
Sure.
We'll kind of go from there.
Sounds good.
Is there anything you would adjust? I kind of tweaked a little bit. I thought they were pretty good where they were at.
Yeah, pretty good. Give me some drive, and I want to hear. I really want to hear with attack.
Yeah.
On how they react.
Okay. Here's a little bit of drive. feel like you got a clear feeling on anything?
It's down to 2 in my head.
Okay. Maybe me playing will help you.
Maybe.
Maybe it won't. We'll find out. Let me see if I'm in.
Because there's 2 that feel, in my opinion, way much better than the others.
Way much better?
Way much.
Way much?
That's scientific, folks.
You know what? I didn't realize it was a scientific term.
It is way much better, and if you don't see it, I can't even.
Okay.
Because 2 of these pedals, as the kids would say, are straight bussin'.
Whoa.
No cap.
Okay. Man, there's something about the sound of that open road. Just as a complete side note, I love the sound of that open road. They're really unique.
Each one of them.
Really unique. The MXR...
They're all 4 different.
The carbon copy feels like it's got like an extra preamp to it.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Like it's got like a different sound to it.
Carbon copy has got clarity.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm hearing.
It's got clarity, but also it's very precise and accurate.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, we've got the open road on. Let me hit a chord, and then you turn a pedal on and I hit a chord, and we go through each one.
Okay.
Just to hear the affected sound. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I feel like some of these, Maybe it's the actual slapback, but maybe it's the pedals like
Buffer.
effect on the EQ
Yep,
and stuff.
I agree.
So let's do that real quick. Okay, it's kind of what I was thinking.
Yep.
So, boy, picking a favorite's hard.
All right, we're gonna start with my least favorite.
Okay, your least favorite's carbon copy.
Nope,
Okay,
wrong.
what's your least favorite?
Ibanez.
Okay, why?
It affects the tone the most.
It definitely affects the tone the most.
It makes it more nasally. And I don't know if nasally is the right word,
I don't
but
think
it
it's
drops
nasally.
lows and it drops highs.
Yeah, it does. It kind of... Yeah, I mean, you can hear it. Like, okay, let's just do this one more time.
There's more mids.
Yeah.
Or there's less lows and highs. One of the two.
Yeah, I would agree.
So to me, that's the weakest link.
Okay.
Link.
Unless you're looking for that.
Well, yeah. I mean, some slapback, you want it as an effect to poke out in the mix. That's perfect.
Yeah, that would be great.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
Then it's my third favorite's carbon copy.
Okay. I thought that was going to be... Why is that?
It's kind of like, you know how I told you I like Bogner sounds, but it's too perfect.
Yeah. Carbon copy feels too perfect.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because the guy that made the Memory Man is the guy that made the carbon copy.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but
Um,
it's too almost analytical, logistical. I want a slapback that kind of has a story to tell, you know? And to me, there's not enough story in that one.
okay. Well, here's where I would go with it. Is I didn't mention on the Ibanez either. I think it is probably my least favorite also because it does affect the tone so much. However, the way it affects it is really cool.
It is.
Like you said, to use it as an effect, that would be really cool.
If you're using a slapback to like just have a moment in a song, that's perfect. The Ibanez.
Really, really good. But I use my slapback too often
Yep.
to want it to be affected that much.
I agree.
The carbon copy,
Does the opposite.
it does the opposite. It sounds really good. It gets a little hi-fi sounding to me, which for certain slapback sounds I think is perfect.
Yep.
Other times I think not so much.
Yep.
On the other end of that for me is the DM2, where it gets way less hi-fi to me. And it seems like it gets almost not more muddy, but it's more washy. And the fidelity definitely isn't as high as like the carbon copy, I think.
Okay.
So for me, those two are very similar
What?
on my scale of how much I like
Carbon
them.
copy and DM2?
Yeah, they're not similar as in pedals, but similar on my scale. I'm having a hard time picking which one I like better.
Do you like the Aquapus the most?
I think I like the Aquapus the most. It seems like the most unaffected.
I will say when you go from dry sound to with delay, the Aquapus and the DM2 to me sound the most full. Like the original tone.
Yeah, where like we said, the carbon copy gets a little hi-fi.
Yep.
Which can be cool. But the Aquapus has got something about the way it trails too.
It's almost when you said I feel like something has a preamp, that I feel like the Aquapus has almost like a preamp to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's guess and let's do the old test method, right?
Okay.
DM2. DM2's softer. Feels softer.
Yep.
Under the hands, it feels softer.
The front of the note.
The front of the note. And for that slapback thing, that is so cool. And for you, I could see why you might prefer that. Do you prefer it?
I'm having a hard time deciding the DM2 or the Aquapus. I feel like it's an obvious number 4, number 3, and my number 1 could change depending on what I'm looking for. Because to me, this has more of an attack at the front of the note. This is more an effect. This is more like a wash to your sound. Like, if you want to hear the slap, I would go Aquapus all day. If you want it to like envelop in your sound, it would be the DM2.
Yeah.
But I don't know which I prefer.
It's tricky because I think there's times I would want either or. I think maybe with the Aquapus you could pull the blend down a little bit more and it would change it.
Let's try it.
But yeah, let's play with that a little bit because I think I have a pretty good clear winner for me. I think I have, depending on the scenario. So, you want drive on?
No, take it off.
Okay.
The Aquapus feels like it's almost got some extra spring reverb to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
There's like a gritty kind of like glue that comes with it, it feels like.
That makes 0 sense.
It's a gritty glue.
That makes 0 sense. But to me, it plays along the spring reverb a little more.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Can I hear it and then you turn the blend down just a little bit?
I did turn the blend down a little bit.
Oh, you already did.
But I can go more.
Yeah.
So.
This just has a little bit more bite to it.
Aquapus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that or not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to depend on the gig and where you're at, which, I mean, not ideal, but I will say between the DM2 and the Aquapus is more tweakable for sure.
Way easier to tweak.
Yeah, and like it actually takes in consideration that you're moving the knob.
Yeah.
The DM2 is just like it take me as I am type thing.
Kind of, but the thing it has
is fantastic.
Pretty special.
I feel like the DM2 gives you a more lush sound. Like it's more of that wash.
It is.
The Aquapus gives you more bite back. I would almost say the Aquapus kind of takes your dynamics more into consideration when you hit hard or hit soft.
Yeah.
But the DM2 fills out your sound more. I don't know, man. This is hard.
It's really hard.
Choosing a slapback, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Do I have a preference on the Aquapus or the DM2? I would have to say just because of tweakability, the Aquapus. Just because you could make it more washed. You could make it more out there. The DM2's got a thing, though.
Yeah, it does. I think the Aquapus sets between the carbon copy and the DM2. Like, it's not like hi-fi like a carbon copy, but it's kind of got some vibes.
The Aquapus makes it feel like a tape delay.
A little bit. A little bit.
Like inconsistencies and stuff like that. The DM2 is like all reliable. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's part of me that wants to say that, I tell you what, for slapback delays, they're hard to beat.
Either one's going to be amazing.
I don't think we had a slapback delay on the whole show that I wouldn't be happy with. Maybe the DD2.
The DD2.
Maybe the DD2.
I'd be happy with any of them but the DD2. The Ibanez, just because I play with so much slapback all the time,
Yeah.
over time I would want to switch it out.
Yeah.
But the rest I could use no matter what.
Yeah.
If I had to like choose one of these pedals,
one of them's free today. Which one do you take home? Man, no, these are our pedals, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One of them's free today. Which one are you taking? Going on your board.
I'm going to have to go Aquapus just because there were times when I had my old vintage DM2, I would want it out in the mix more.
Well, this is got the custom mod too, though, right?
It's got the custom mod.
We're in the standard mode right now.
I know, but I want it standard.
Okay.
Because there were sometimes the DM2 just wasn't out in the mix enough.
It does feel like it's hard to get in the mix. Like, if you crank this intensity up, does it get way out there? Is it too much?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, we can mess with it. Like I said, it's kind of just is as it is, you know? You can get it out there, but it's warmth that's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the bite that you're going to hear in the mix.
Yep. I think that's what it comes down to. I think the question is, if you're going between DM2 and Aquapus, do you want a really warm, maybe your attack is rolled off a little bit, really warm slapback sound? If so, DM2.
Are you filling out space? Because that's the DM2. Or are you trying to be heard?
Yeah.
That's the Aquapus. I guess that's what it comes down
If you
to.
want to be heard, Ibanez.
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
More heard.
Yeah.
The Aquapus. Or do you just want the warmth and like have a bigger sound, the DM2?
I love the feel of the carbon copy, but it's way too hi-fi.
Yeah.
And I think
For what I like,
and
yes.
for me, the DM2 is too lo-fi for me, and I think the Aquapus is my favorite. I think Aquapus is number one for me.
I think, I don't know. It and the DM2 is so close. It just depends on the day.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think down below. I'll be curious to hear these sound samples like back.
Me too.
Because so many times we listen back to it and we're like, you know what? That one was way better.
Yeah, for sure. So it could all change by the time we hear this video.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let us know what you guys think. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.